Hello, good day to you all. This is Gio's Review Channel. Now we are going into Omoni Oboli TV's video titled I Get to Love You. It was a video that is full of emotion, love, simplicity, betrayal in disguise, love. It is educative and full of expressions. A down on the innocent relationship initially between this man, between this widower, Dr. Afam, and our daughter's friend, Tiwa. How it all started. Tiwa and her dad, who is also, or rather equally, a widower, were living in the village. Tiwa has to pause her education, or rather her career in music, in order to be with her dad, who after the demise of her mom, caught stroke. So she has to help Mr. Abiola, her dad, through the period. So it now happened that her dad is getting better. So he now suggested that he doesn't want to remain in the village. He wants her, because of her future and her career, to get to Lagos. And that was what they were thinking when a call now came in from Tiwa's friend, who happened to be somewhere outside the country, because she has to, because our friend Chioma's engagement was cut off. So that's why she has to come back to the country. And she's staying in Lagos, because that is where she has her daddy's house. So this was a answered prayer for Mr. Abiola and Tiwa, for Tiwa to be able to leave the village. So instantly, Tiwa set on that journey. Well, before she embarked on the journey, she spoke to Auntie Folake, who happened to be a family friend and also a widow, to keep in touch with her dad, as well as see to her dad's needs while she's away. So when Tiwa got to Lagos, she met with with Chioma's dad, that is Dr. Afa, who happens to be an academician. He is the one that came to pick her from the park. And these guys as a driver. So that was how the beginning started. That it's a sort of lover's first sight, because instantly Chioma's dad just get glued to Tiwa. Just love everything concerning her. So that was how they were together. Chioma, on the other hand, because of the heartbreak from the engagement that was cut off, she's been into drinking, and that has been a sort of concern to Tiwa. But she has to help out, also to help out with the dishes, the cooking in the house, because she realized that they do not have domestic staff in their house, as in they cook. They've been placing order to get the food to eat in the house. So she volunteered to be doing that. Meanwhile, they have organ, that musical instrument in the house. So there was a time she went there and started using it, playing song as well as, playing the organ as well as singing. And this attracted Chioma's dad, that is Dr. Afa. And that was the beginning of their interest in each other. So they started moving as a relationship without telling Chioma. So they continued that way till the time Chioma told them that she had to travel back for her office job to help out with one thing or the other. That's why the fact that she's on leave. So during the period, they were able to have time for themselves, promising themselves, and gifting as well as having times together. So eventually they received a call from the village, as in that a particular friend of Tiwa in the village that wants to have interest in her, but she doesn't take him serious, and he loves pranking her. So this time around, he now called and pranked her that the dad has caught stroke again. So that was how Dr. Afam has to rush Tiwa, that is, take her on that, they embark on that journey to the village. So it was in the village that, they now got to know that it was a false alarm. So eventually, they had to relate with their dad, as well as Folake, the daddy's friend, and they had a few discussions. And it happens that the vehicle that they took on the journey had flat tire, so they need to spend the night in the village. And lo and behold, the 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 lovers, as in Dr. Afam and Tiwa, were outside, gisting and even being intimately involved in kissing. That was when Chioma now came around. It really surprised them that they didn't know that Chioma has already come back from the village. And the way from her journey, and the way she, spoke to them in a detestable manner. That was how Chioma now ordered the father that they had to get back to the city while Tiwa was out working. So later, or rather eventually, she was sent for, and this time around she received an invitation that she has to come to sing at a restaurant, and which now eventually became the restaurant. This restaurant that Dr. Afam promised to get for her. Although, rather, it's not a promise, but as a surprise for her. So he got that space for her. People were there, even more, the father, Tiwa's dad, that's Mr. Biola, and Folake. They were all there with every other people to grace the occasion. So there and then, she sang for them, and the intention of the man was made known to her. That is Chioma's dad, and that was how it ended. That's for her career that she doesn't even have any hope of, getting clicked to. Through Chioma's dad, she was able to get that, and that love is not a respecter of, say, how old you are or the circumstances that surrounds you. Dr. Afam is a little bit older and is rich and wealthy. While on the other hand, Tiwa came from a poor background. She needed help, why even to further her education, to pursue her career. But as love now makes them to come together, you can see all the things that Tiwa had in mind to be able to do, but because of financial constraints, all came to manifestation at the end through Dr. Afam. Also, Tiwa's dad, Mr. Biola, and Auntie Folake, they now discovered themselves and agreed to be in a relationship. So this story really gave us a limelight to lots of things that involve love life as well as relationships. Let us like, share, and comment on this video as we watch it.